Complete View's dynamic resolution scaling provides unmatched bandwidth savings, enabling fast video call-up, low latency, and the ability to perform remote monitoring investigations even on sites with low bandwidth connections. Using a typical video management system, video is recorded at high resolution. When a client connects to view live or recorded video, the video is streamed to the client at higher resolution than what can be used for display. As a result, the client computer needs to shrink or scale the video to fit on the screen. The extra resolution that is removed during the scaling process is never used, meaning lots of unneeded data was transmitted over the network and processed by the client computer. This results in unnecessarily high bandwidth and client CPU consumption. Using Complete View's unique dynamic resolution scaling feature, the same process takes place, with one important change. The client automatically tells the server what size video it needs, and the scaling process occurs at the Complete View server. Because the video is scaled before it's transmitted over the network, only the pixels you see on the screen are ever transmitted to the client, resulting in bandwidth savings that are often 90% or greater as compared with the original stream from the camera. Because the client is not processing all the unneeded resolution, the client computer is able to display more cameras at higher frame rate and with lower latency. Dynamic resolution scaling never affects recorded video quality or resolution, so video evidence can always be exported in full detail. Let's see an example of dynamic resolution scaling in action. In Complete View's desktop client, the same camera is displayed in both the top and bottom video view areas. This camera is being recorded at 3 megapixel resolution. However, the screen we're viewing this on is 1080p resolution, or about 2 megapixels, so even if the camera were being shown full screen, it would not be possible to see the full camera resolution. I have enabled a text overlay of both video feeds showing the properties of the video stream, including the bitrate. I will disable dynamic resolution scaling on the bottom camera. You will see the resolution of the stream being transmitted jumps from 486 by 364 to 2048 by 1536, an 18 times difference. There is still no difference in display quality because both video feeds are displayed at the same resolution on screen. However, the bitrate has jumped from 539 kilobits per second to over 7800 kilobits per second. Using dynamic resolution scaling, Complete View only sends the pixels which will be displayed on screen. In fact, dynamic resolution scaling has a similar effect when digitally zooming into high-resolution cameras. Let's see how that works. Digital zoom allows you to see part of a camera's field of view in higher resolution. In this example, the user will zoom in on the truck. The typical VMS transmits the full camera resolution to the client system, at which point the client crops out the unseen area of the video stream to show the truck in full detail. Because all the background area is being transmitted, a lot of bandwidth and client computing power is wasted transmitting and processing all the extra video which is not seen. Using dynamic resolution scaling, the client tells the Complete View server what area it needs to zoom in on. Complete View crops out the unneeded area before transmitting the video, and therefore only sends the pixels which will be transmitted. This again results in the ability to transmit more video over low bandwidth connections and faster client responsiveness. In this example, notice the poster with text on the right side of the camera. We are not able to read the text because it is displayed at too low a resolution and in too small an area on the screen. As I digitally zoom into the poster, we can now read the text. This indicates the area of the camera's field of view is being displayed at higher resolution. The rest of the kitchen area is no longer displayed and has been cropped out of the view area. I will disable dynamic resolution scaling on the bottom camera and zoom in. You can see the two views appear the same, however the bottom view with dynamic resolution scaling disabled is being transmitted at a much higher resolution and is consuming more bandwidth. Complete View with dynamic resolution scaling provides low latency, fast video call-up, and unrivaled performance when remotely monitoring or investigating low bandwidth sites.